What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. She Really Had a Baby, where I am reclaiming and redefining the word baby mama. I am standing right now in my very empty studio apartment where me and my 6-year-old daughter Nyla have lived for the past 3 years. We have finally upgraded in the city of Los Angeles to a 2-bedroom apartment, which is still not a house or a home or anything super luxurious, but it's definitely an accomplishment nonetheless. So yeah. Quick interruption and you guys get a little peek of my house here. I just had to hop in to say I'm so sorry for how my eyebrows look in this video. Like, I'm really sitting here editing this like, wow, my eyebrows were so bad, and I did just get them done right now because moving has been so stressful, but I just couldn't allow you guys to continue on through the rest of this video thinking that this is how my eyebrows be looking, because it's not. This is not how my eyebrows be looking. My eyebrows be looking like this. I mean, I still be looking like this, but my eyebrows be looking like that. So I just wanted to say that. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. We have a couple of things to talk about. I thought that it would be appropriate to have this quick and concise conversation with you guys in this place since I'm leaving it, and I want to also leave this now behind me, but also be transparent since I took you on the journey with me. So the end of 2019 was not the best for me. I definitely had a lot of emotional, financial, personal ups and downs that led me to connecting with some people who had me begin studying the Bible with them. If you've watched the series, I wiped my entire YouTube channel of all the content that I've ever done. I did this all willingly. I did this all on my own convictions at the time. I was on the road to essentially becoming a disciple, and I became a disciple through the International Christian Church, the ICC, or the International Church of Christ, whichever one it is. But once I became a member of the church, I started paying attention to things that didn't sit right with me. And I'm not here to bash the church or blame anyone for anything or really cause anyone to struggle in any kind of way. But the longer I was in the church, the quicker I realized that I had definitely made a mistake. I felt like I made a mistake as far as definitely deleting my content. Let me see, how am I gonna phrase this? What I'm really coming on here to say, guys, is that my biggest regret is that I didn't keep my spiritual journey to myself, because I never want to feel like I now have people here on any of my social media platforms that are going to be disappointed by things that I say and do. I decided to leave that church. I did attempt to find other churches to go to, and while I'm still reading the Bible for myself, I've come to a place of feeling like I don't know enough of anything to feel sure about anything. So a lot of people have been asking me, do you still believe in God? Yes, I still believe in God. So basically where I'm at with my spirituality is that yes, I believe in God. I believe that Jesus Christ was a real person, and I'm unsure and uncertain of every and anything after that. But what I am sure of is the fact that there is a God, and that I don't believe that whatever higher power there is doesn't want me to be myself. And it was the exact experience that I needed at the time for what I was going through. But I definitely felt like I had to completely change who I was to be a part of this church and to be loved, taken care of, saved, and in the good graces of God. And I don't believe that anymore. So for one, if there's anyone that's following me that's gonna be triggered by content that is not 100% PG rated all the time, if you're someone that's gonna be triggered by that, I totally understand you no longer feeling like you wanna be a part of this community. I really feel like I lost myself in that whole process, and then I'm just stepping back into being me again. And I'm really grateful that I still even believe in the concept of God, because I feel like the experiences that I had could have very easily taken me away from that. But yeah, I don't feel like God should be about feeling shame or, you know, completely restricting yourself from everything now. Like, I don't know, I don't really want to get too into detail about certain things, but even when it came down to finances, you know, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. I don't think that they have things right at this church in particular. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend being a member, even though I love and care about some of the people that are there. It's even hard to feel like I would want to participate in even a regular Bible study on any given night, because I know the whole goal and the whole mission of the church and everything they do is to recruit more people into being a part of it. And I don't think that they're doing things right. I think that there's controlling aspects of it that are not healthy, and it's all backed up and enforced by scripture that can be oftentimes taken out of context. Yeah, it's really hard to explain, but I just wanted to come on here very quickly and kind of say I love everyone that supported me through all of my different sharings of my life and my experiences, and this was just another one of those things. I do hate that it came at the expense of me completely wiping my entire YouTube channel, because there was such great stuff that I did that I don't think the same way anymore. I don't believe that all of my videos were leading men into sin, and that I was, you know, just this horrible, awful person in my life was not going the way that I wanted to, because I wasn't being obedient to Christ. And although I don't believe that I deleted all of that stuff because of it leading men into sin, I do believe that because I've had some pretty viral content in the past, I felt trapped by how well a lot of stuff had performed, a couple of my videos. And it made me always feel like a failure whenever I would post a video or do something and it didn't get that same traction. So in a sense, maybe the whole experience was God trying to free me from the pressure of the way that my content in the past had performed. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm here to start over. We're starting over. She really had a baby, is still strong. I hope all my baby daddies and baby mamas are still with me. I will continue to share certain parts of my life, but I've also made the decision that I'm not interested in sharing where I'm at about religion or spirituality. I think that that's kind of gonna be a personal thing, because I am unsure of a lot of things, and I want to be responsible about the new people and the old people that are here with me, and I can't promise you anything when it comes to that because of where I'm at with it. And yeah, I'm really excited for the next chapter. In the next video, I'm probably going to be showing you guys the process of leaving this apartment and going into our new space, which is super exciting. But I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram at @thisisJessicaRose, or leave a comment if you want to discuss this any further. I'm not sure how much further I'm willing to discuss it, because I do have a certain amount of respect and love for the people in my life that are still members of this church, but at the same time, I'm entitled to telling my story. I just want to be more private about stuff like this. I have left the church, and nigga, like, I'm out here finna be myself, period. I'm a funny, hysterical, loving, caring individual, and I am just glad that I'm back in the right state of mind. I feel like things are now falling into place because of that. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Tune in for the next video where I share more with you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments or direct message me on Instagram at @thisisJessicaRose. Love you guys, bye.